trash everywhere in this place. Like, you know the meme? It's like, can I offer you an egg in these trying times? I'm the one offering you a potato. I'm that guy. Was it your PC pooped itself? Also, I quite like the fucking, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I actually quite like that show. It's so stupidly good. I think I like any show that's just stupid and good. But yeah, my farms. Also, this is not one of my big farms, just to clarify that. This is one of my, like, I don't know, mid-sized ones, honestly. I do big farms. So your PC crapped itself. So how'd it crap itself anyway? Is it just like you in need of parts, or can it like not keep up and run stuff, or what's going on? I'm always curious when it comes to computer stuff. Like in my case, if one of my parts ever failed, or really any part of my computer failed, I'd be pretty much up shit creek, because it's not like I can really afford to replace things. I hope that one day I'll be able to, but it's still pretty good at the moment. Like, you guys can bring up my specs list if you want. It's like, I think !specs, !specs list, I'm not really sure. If nothing else, !commands should at least, like, bring up shit. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I've got all my stuff listed in there. It's neither new nor old, but when I built it, I made sure to get stuff that was going to be powerful for a couple of years. That's the biggest thing, though. A lot of people, when they either get a computer, or they may not necessarily be tech savvy enough to understand what they're sort of getting, is they'll get something that suits their needs today. And that's not really what you got to do with technology. You got to get something that's going to suit your needs for at least 3 years. At least 3 years. You'd be lucky enough to get to 5 years. You're doing really great. Anything beyond that, and you're like fucking hell, sort of stuff. Just because everything upgrades, changes, and becomes obsolete so quickly in computers. Like, I think my last one was probably about 6 years old. It was pushing it. When it got to, I think my last computer actually made it to almost 10 years old, before it was like full on blue screening, and there was nothing I could really do. It was I think either the CPU or the main board, but either way, the replacement for the either or didn't exist anymore because it was too old model. So yeah, there's nothing I could do about that. Sometimes that happens. And when it's like a CPU or a main board, you can't fucking do anything because you got to replace it. And then it all depends on what you've got in it and how compatible it is with the new shit. And most stuff, like hard drives only go forwards, but like most other stuff does not. So then you're fucked. So that was what my problem was with my last one, was that it literally couldn't run. So I had to upgrade it. But my god, did I fucking wear it until the end. I think when I used to work in computers, I had a bit more of a frequent upgrade cycle to it. Kind of didn't let them get that old, so I was really pleased to see that one could last that long. Mind you, I wasn't using any like special programs. I was playing a lot of older games. I rarely ever got any new games and stuff like that. And my old one was strong enough to work with drawing technology back when I originally got it, which meant it would be powerful enough to play most games up until like a few years ago. Because not a lot of people really specify this, but like what your computer requires to draw and what your computer requires to play a game are not that far away. Like, they're not that far apart. It's kind of same. So that's why mine should be quite fine to be able to still draw, even though I didn't get it with the intent to draw. I built it with the intent to play games. And kind of like at least last a couple of years. But it should be fine. I think I got all the potatoes off the roof. Get these ones. And then, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with Wednesday's random game night. I've been kind of cycling around in a nice kind of set at the moment. And I kind of keep wanting to go with the games that I'm playing on like a good rotation. But I also have like a 50-50 chance that I may end up getting sick from the fucking restaurant. So I'm not too stressed about it. I just want like an option in case I'm well enough to stream. I love how I have to like look at that. It's like you go out anywhere, there's a chance that I'll get sick, regardless of like even if the food's vegetarian and stuff. So I didn't have many potatoes. That was one of the seeds that I was really, really low on. I had everything else, and I couldn't make a fucking recipe because I didn't have enough potatoes. So I ended up just planting the fuck out of them. Now I've got immediately 158 seeds, so that's not really an issue. And I've got all these potatoes. They'll go into recipes nice and easy. Yeah, I don't have to replant that. There was something else that's going to replant. But yeah, I needed it for that. Because in 7 days, potatoes go into a lot of stuff. Hold up, let me put the seeds away. I'm not replanting that at the moment, not straight up. Yeah, so see how I've got like 70, 80, 100, 150, 180, 50. This one's low, but it doesn't make much. Potato, mushrooms, you don't need much. Trees, you don't fucking need that much, but I've got heaps. Pumpkins, you don't need much. Supercorn, you don't need much. And yucca seed, depends on if you're using it, you can need it. Most seeds I'll keep around about 80 to 100 in a stack of any given seed. Once I've got that, I stop making them. That's where my cap is. In this particular Alpha 21, it's been a little bit different because I can't just make heaps and heaps of food. And to make food, I require water. So we needed the water filter things. I even have a shit ton of cotton and stuff. So if we need cloth, I can make it. I can pull that out anywhere. And I've got heaps of cotton seed. So I actually might as well do that. Leave one stack of 500 there. How much have I got in here? Not much. So let's do some fun with this. Recipes, cloth. Actually, fuck it. Let's go over here. Yeah, the pumpkin is important for that. You'd be surprised at how many people don't know that one, actually. Elise has a fantastic point. So I make pumpkin cheesecake like all fucking hell, right? I use it for the bartering like crazy. And I love to use it. But a lot of the time our server members don't use it. Also, Awesome Sauce is also really good for that too. And Sugar Butts, the Magnum gun, and what do you call it? The cigar, and also if you get into bartering as well as a perk, you get all of those things and you've got better bartering perked out. You can get everything like dirt fucking cheap, right, when you barter. I go down that path. I do that. A lot of other people don't. I know you can also make pumpkin bread, and you can make it's not cheesecake, but it's what's it, like pumpkin pie, I think it is, that you can also make with it. You can also make pumpkin lanterns, which I do want to get a couple of those so that I've got some available for October. But yeah, I'm going to make a couple of these into some lanterns and put them around the place for Halloween when that happens. Because that's not too difficult. I think you just need like a bit of animal fat to make some candles, and then you need a couple of pumpkins. So if let's grab this, have a look at what that says I need. I need that and a candle. So to make, say, a candle, I need plant fibers and animal fat. So yeah, they'll be easy. That also gives you light, but it does give you a pretty sick little like jack-o'-lantern around the place. But yeah, this is all pumpkin makes. I wish it made more, considering how many pumpkins you get on harvest from a pumpkin and how little it goes into recipes. Like, these don't do too bad. Pumpkin pie is okay. Pumpkin bread, you need to drink water with it because it dehydrates you. So that's the only reason why I don't make it, is because water's quite scarce now. Your fiance loves the jack-o'-lanterns. I like to put them around places every so often, just to kind of like shits and giggles. Used to be kind of like a little calling card I'd leave somewhere when everybody was like, when we had a town center. But yeah, beyond that, like, it doesn't go into too huge recipes, so I don't try to like force it to be part of it. But give me a couple of these, give me some corn, give me the eggs, that. I'm going to make some blueberry pies as well since I've got some extra. Put back a couple of extra of those. So I've got the space. We don't have a lot in the way of rotted meat. I put an order in with Grim, but he's not online tonight. That needs to go into something. Yanks, so Halloween is a thing there. Yeah. I've had a couple of people ask me what I'm going to do of Halloween, and I'm like, it's not really a thing here. And just the pure level of confusion involved with that simple statement. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's seriously not a really big thing over here. Like, I can do something, but like, I honestly don't know what to do. Just because it's not a thing. I don't know. Like I have said that if I end up, if we hit, wait a minute, what did I say I was going to do? Where's my thing? I had it here somewhere, not that. What is it? Yeah, 40, if we hit 40 subs, I'll get fucking Visage and I'll play it on Halloween in the dark. That's what I'll do. I just had to check that. I couldn't fucking remember what I said. But yeah, I'll do that for Halloween. I'll play a fucking scary psychological game on Halloween in the dark. We fucking hit that. But, I mean, beyond that, we don't really do much. Like, we get a shit ton of trick-or-treaters here, though. Because we're in, like, a, what do you call it? Like, one of those suburbs where you got, like, lots and lots of fucking kids and stuff in the area. So it's a little bit frustrating. Because, it scares the shit out of Phoenix. He seems to experience some kind of like PTSD when people like knock on the door. I don't blame him. So yeah, whenever that happens, I hate it because poor Phoenix is sitting there literally like traumatized and there's nothing I can do to make him feel better. Like the house is already dark, it's quiet, and even though we don't have any lights on outside, they still don't get the hint not to absolutely just slam on the door. And I really hate it because there is like signage and stuff that's normally like given out in advance to Halloween around here that encourages people not to knock on people's doors that have no lights on, because some people experience PTSD and other stuff like that, kind of trauma and stuff, and it makes people like unwell and terrified and all sorts of shit. So, and people just still do it. It's annoying. Yeah, pumpkin cheesecake uses like eggs and animal fats and shit. I think I made a heap of meat stew and stuff, but I'm really just trying to use up like the extra meals, the obscure kind of stuff. Like this, I need, hold up, that goes into something. That is this, and it's a waste of a can of peas, I'll tell you that much. All right, I probably made enough of what I can with that. I did kind of want water to go in here, but those two can go in there. Be fine. Let's see, some of this, all of this ain't gonna fit in here, but I'll see how I go. Yeah, I'm gonna slowly fucking run out of space. That can come with me, actually. That can stay in there, that'll be fine. Corn and stuff ain't gonna fit soon. That can come with me. Go in there. Alright. Well, doesn't matter too much. I've just got a shit ton of food. This is not unusual for me. Like the person that does most of the cooking and stuff like this. This is pretty fucking routine to end up like this. Only one thing I wanted to look at was this goes into awesome sauce. And I want to know what its new, sorry, learning elixirs. Okay, so you do red tea, dog food. I can make a fuck ton of red tea. Need acid and beer. I've got a fair bit of beer and I've got some soup corn. I could make a few of those. Hold up. Got 3 of those. Let's see. Can I make red tea? Maybe. I didn't plant that. That is something I could... Oh, hello. There it is. Alright. I probably could make some red tea. That's going to be like... I'll only be a few minutes. You smack up a few of those. Holy shit, there goes my inventory. Okay, what else did it need? It needs acid and shit, which is hard to come by, but I should have some. Got 10. I know how rare that stuff is. Also, supercorn. That's the one. You wish to make more recipes to use at meat? always have way too much. I think they've got a few. The biggest thing is I would like to see a few more recipes for supercorn. I would like a few recipes to make acid. Probably just a few more little things around the place that I'd like to see brought in. Like if you could construct acid, like by, you know, maybe when you scrap, like, you know what would make so much sense to me is if you scrap the battery, right? You got acid and metal from it would make so much sense to me, right? Like I would scrap some for that. Like I don't know why that isn't a feature. Also, I need that. Glad I looked in there when I did because I need to take that with me. But yeah, Supercorn has like fucking no recipes. It's got that. It's got glue. It's got all these now. Beforehand, it had bugger all. What do I need for this? Some jukes. I could make that. I don't use it much, but I could make it. I don't get honey much. So the other one I believe that they should be able to let us do is to have like a naturalist like hunting type thing as part of like a perk where you might be able to track down honey in the wild in certain areas in the same way as getting like the tracking hunting perk. So where is it? What fucking one is it? Infiltrator, animal tracker. That's the one. That's all the recipes use a small amount. Yeah. Yeah, so I believe like as they've got like animal tracker, I believe they should have one somewhere in here that allows you like a little bit of extra perception to perhaps crouch down near a tree or near a forest and perhaps have a chance to spot a tree that maybe you can might have honey, or better yet, somewhere that like, you know, follow a natural I don't know, wildernessy type information stuff. I don't know, I don't go outdoors that much, but you know, something that allows you to find things like honey more frequently, or like a moss that allows you to do like medicine or something like that, and then maybe as a key ingredient instead of like this sandwich, which is always been really weird to me. This, don't eat it. Fuck. Or she fucking ate it. Also, I have a lot of sandwiches because of Grim, by the way. So like this thing makes antibiotics, and I understand that bread mold can like form penicillin and stuff, but I really wish that it allowed you to just find stuff out in the wild. Also, these two need to come with me over to the other base, and half of those to come with me. You can take your cans of dog food back, and that actually I was going to make stuff with that. Hold up. Dog food and what? Red tea, supercorn, beer, acid. That's it. I'll do it. Alright, I'll get these made, and then that should give me time to get the other ones done. Also, I might as well unstack that now. Get this refilled. I should probably also go plant some stuff while I'm waiting. There we go. That'll do it. Alright, so I have a lot of potatoes. I got a lot of that. I could do with more of that. I could definitely do with more corn going out. More corn, and these are going to have to go out as well. Also, if I want purified water later, these will be necessary. What else is really low? Supercorners. Okay. There's a fair chance I probably have enough farm plots for that. Did I say 124 were outside? I'm pretty sure I said 124 out the back. Get out of the way. God damn. I must admit, I do like this place for its like red and black sunset. That looks epic. Any of our fucking Australians will recognize that like orange and black sunset that we get occasionally. That's fucking epic part of being in Australia. Like it looks, if this was more of like I don't know, like a deep orange, like this kind of color orange mixed in with that, that would be what an Australian sunset looks like. So for anybody not from Australia, you just got schooled on what fucking Australian sunsets are like. Also, I was supposed to put these on the back part because they hide everything, but that's fine. Also, I do like saying that when you're doing your planting your garden, one of the best things you can do is just start from the back, and when you get to the front, plant one pumpkin seed. If you're not very good at telling when stuff's growing, your best bet is plant a pumpkin seed. Get the fuck out of the way, yeah? Come over here. I can't tell you to fuck off because you've got stuff in it. Yeah, if you plant a pumpkin seed as the very last thing you plant, when it ends up having pumpkins on it, you'll know that your crop's ready to harvest. And it's very super easy to tell then. Yeah, I fucking hate this thing too. I especially hate it for planting shit because it's always in the way. But right now I need it to hold some stuff. And then I'll deal with it. But fucking hell. I wish that it at least wouldn't get in the way of things, or as per some suggestions I've heard, that it would at least see that the box goes red and it would move out of the way. Would also be really nice. Why have it blocked the blocks? I don't know. Well, because the fun pimps aren't here to be building, you see. Fun pimps are here to be scavenging and killing zombies. And apparently making mods so that they can dance, because that's a thing. But yeah, that's what they want. Not to be building and harvesting, even though it's a mandatory required part of the game. Like, yes, you can definitely scavenge and get enough food from scavenging. Grim has played the nomad or even nomadic sort of type of play style before, where he's had absolutely nothing but the inventory on his back, and what he can scavenge and find to eat and upgrade tools and all that stuff. It has been an effort, but he's managed to live that way, and he's managed to have enough surplus of stuff on him that he can like regularly sell stuff if he needs to. So I understand that they've got it keyed out that you can survive without having a base. Just shack up in different buildings at night. Same way a normal survivor in an apocalypse probably would go about moving around. But, you know, not everybody chooses to hit up the apocalypse on the road. Many of us with ailments would definitely build a settlement first and foremost, or secure a premises that we think we could fortify well enough against like a small amount of zombies. So it's different perspective. I actually think they used to have this kind of perspective back in the day when they started, and they've slowly been changing it. They've been very slowly moving away from this for years. They've also been slowly moving away from co-op play to more like against each other. Oh, we boo. Oh, shit. Thank you for the raid. I don't know why my raid noise didn't just go off then, but fucking thank you and welcome in, raiders. How was your stream? What were you playing? Also, thank you for the follow, raid, and Weeboo. I still love that name. That's awesome, Weeboo. Tell me if I'm saying it wrong, because I think I butcher every single person's name literally the first time I say it. Almost every time. You've been playing 7 days as well? Nice. Awesome. I rarely ever get it right. I'll give you a tour of my base in a sec. I'm just grabbing some more seeds. Is it here to be naughty? Well, you can swear to your heart's content. Just the rest of it, just don't get too sarsaparilla in here. I might plant up some coffee seeds for Grim. They'll do it. All right. So yeah, fucking show you guys around a little bit. So I'll go back out front. You guys can see stuff. I decided to build up in the burnt area like this time. I've had the desert, I've had the snow, I've had green. This is the first time in burnt. I went for a house aesthetic. I also haven't done wastelands, but wasteland will be next time. So yeah, this is my base. I've got a shit ton of spikes. I need to put more out. I went for a house. As you guys can see, it like legit looks like a little house. Does it behave? Nah. Look, as long as nobody's being a sarsaparilla, they're pretty much right here. Yeah. Oh, I also draw all my own emotes too. So I do an art stream once a month. I probably should actually fucking introduce myself. I never remember to. I'm Acrylic. Welcome in. I'm a variety streamer. I have like a regular roster of games that I play throughout the week. So 7 days is Monday and Thursday. Tuesday is RimWorld. Wednesday is Random Games Night and or once a month art stream, which I have my personal playlist of music playing live. It doesn't get saved to the VOD, so it's always good incentive to be here for that and only draw my emotes or whatever I'm doing at the time. I just got gifted a fucking tablet, so I'll be drawing with that soon. Pretty fucking epic about it. Also, welcome in Crim Crimix Lever. Now that one I know I butchered. Can I say Lever? Lever? Is that all right? Because I'm pretty sure I've got that wrong. I also play fucking PUBG on Fridays. I wanted to alternate with PUBG and Battlefield, but Battlefield just absolutely destroys everything. So it's PUBG. I'm not that great, but I have fun. That's the main thing. I also do a random, spicy weapons night. Probably also once a month with PUBG as well, where people get to use channel points to choose what weapon I have to try to find and defend myself in the game. I can use grenades and melee weapons until I can find it. If I don't find it, channel points get we call it sent back. Rejected, that's the word. So yeah, I do a few things. What's it? Honestly, need to get that back to drawing on stream, to be honest. Yeah, I'm actually only just getting back into practice drawing. I actually stopped for about 10 years because I had a whole heap of medical stuff happen. I had injuries and medical conditions and stuff, so I wasn't able to draw or do a lot of things. And streaming is my full-time job at the moment. I'm just starting. I haven't been streaming for a year yet, but I'm getting there. I'm learning a heap of stuff. I'm still super new, but I've been playing the games that I play for fucking years. So, as you guys can see, these are all storage boxes. Legit full-size fucking storage boxes. So, yeah, I enjoy a fair bit of the aesthetic of playing the game. I normally build fortresses. Also, if you guys are interested, I have got a Discord. It's !Discord, where I have photos of all of my previous bases. I'm in there basically every day except for Sunday. I hang out and chat and talk to everybody all the time. Yeah, I have a good time. I had fun with it. This is kind of like my work area space. My kitchen, I love my kitchen. It looks so fucking good, even though it's a little bit pokey on it because I didn't really know how to make a small house on stilts, but it's going all right. Also, thank you for the encouragement with the drawing and stuff like that, because like, yeah, I get very nervous when I'm like drawing live and stuff like that. Also, I got fancy with my steps, so they go either way. So you got pretty steps going down and crappy ones going up. But yeah. What's that? How many hours of playthrough is this? Oh yeah, I'll wait till you get back from ads. There's only ads once every hour. I try to like limit it, but yeah, it's like a few minutes of ads and then it fucks off for an hour. Yeah. Just let me know when you're back and I'll tell you more about how many hours and stuff like that. But yeah, this is my bedroll, by the way, because you can have full-size fucking bedrolls. I've got my valuables and shit tucked away. Got my like little outdoor area sort of thing. Oh, monkey, that's so fucking mean. All right, hold up. I can't do it until it's off the actual ads, monkey. That's still a minute and 45 before I can hit it again. But yeah, this is outside. They should still be able to at least like see this, even if they're on ads at the moment. As I came to watch the world burn, you really do, monkey. You really do. Also, your little your cat in the box on my head will run out tonight as well. It's been a week, so they'll run out tonight. You finally done with ads? Awesome. I head off because I have work in the morning, but enjoy the rest of your stream. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for rating me Weeboo. Also, thank you for coming and hanging out and chatting and like introducing some of your stream and stuff to me. That's pretty awesome. Um, you're done with ads. Awesome. Monkey's redeemed for more ads. So I'm just going to quickly let you know. So far, this is each day's an hour, and so far we're up to day 84. We've got 3 members constantly playing on this server, but we've previously had up to about 7. And we normally have like a town center, but I knew that they wouldn't be able to play on this one. That was a screamer. All right, Monkey. It's got 30 more seconds before the extra ads can roll. So yeah, yeah. I fucking painted this whole place up to be like a normal place, instead of a fortress, because all of my stuff was fortressy. All right, I will see you in, I think it's 10 minutes, Monkey. There we go. Monkey's gone for 10 minutes. I haven't seen him time himself out, which reminds me, I need to keep putting fucking coffee seeds out. Holy crap, before I forget. And ads are going to go again, because the Monkey redeemed that before he did that. So 3 more minutes of ads. I'm so sorry, people, but they'll be gone for like 2 hours then. It'd be good. How does the timeout work? So what happens is when somebody chats, so Mirthless, I know you're a streamer. When somebody chats, there is 3 little things next